Candlepin New Generation encourages kids to be active and enjoy candlepin bowling. Candlepin New Generation is made possible by Academy Lanes, New England's largest candlepin center. Visit academylanes.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.
Title time in the 11 and under age group on Candlepin New Generation alongside Brian Rowe. I am Rob Taylor. It's the big time.
That's it. Handing down our second champion of the season.
That's right. We got two more kids to give trophies to. We'll start with the contestants to my left. I've got Ethan here. Ethan, you were just up here. It's your first time on Candlepin New Gen, and now you're one string away from a potential title. How does it feel?
Really good.
Anything you plan on changing up there? You've got a string in the bag. Anything you want to try to do differently?
Just try to get more marks and keep my wrist straight.
Perfect. Well, we wish you luck up there. Addie is to your left. Addie drove 6 hours, 7 hours to be a part of the program. She's from Presque Isle, and now she can taste the potential title. How bad do you want it, Addie?
Very bad. I want it a lot.
You just bowled a strong string. What was going well in that string, and how do you plan to keep it going?
I think I had just enough marks, and I'm trying to get a little bit more marks.
Cool. Well, we wish you guys the best of luck, and we also wish these two the best of luck, so one of which is the defending champion.
That's right. We got the one seeds over here. I'll start with you. We only got to bowl one match today, and you possibly could go home a champion. Is it harder or easier when you only got to bowl one game?
I don't know. I'm happy to be back here, and I'm going to see how it is because last year I was in third place, and I was up in the finals.
Oh, okay. So you want to get the win this year. Get over that.
Yeah, I want to get the win.
Well, your partner got the win last year. What do you got to do today to defend your title?
Do the same thing I did last year.
And how have you been bowling lately?
130s, 120s.
130s, 120s?
Yeah.
You think we're going to be able to see something like that today?
Yeah.
All right, well, if you can do that, you guys should be in great shape. I'm looking forward to it.
Gauntlet sounds like it's been thrown to me, Brian. Let's see these kids throw their first balls and get them out there on the lanes. Championship time, and to join us is Candlepin New Generation Insider Elisa Southall. Elisa, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Elisa, former contestant herself. We're handing it off now to our two 11-year-old contestants. Angel Figueroa is throwing the first ball. He is on 38s. And I say 11, I mean the 11 and under division. Ethan Weeks is 10. And Angel drops that first ball in the headpin. So now, Lisa, former Candlepin New Generation contestant yourself. You were on it when it was back called Candlepin for Kids. What's that first ball like?
It can be pretty nerve-wracking.
Give me more detail, Lisa. What do you mean? What's going through your head? How do you make sure it's where you want it to be?
You just got to block out all the noise, block out your parents, and just put your head down and throw. That's
what Ethan did there, picking up an early spare. Perhaps with a little advantage from having been out there on the lanes, and he keeps the momentum going.
All right, Elise, so what's the second ball like?
A little less stressful. You could maybe listen to your parents and your coaches a little bit.
All right, what's the third ball like?
Wow, this is going to be a really entertaining broadcast. Thrilled to have you guys. Ethan looking to pick up a big fill here. Angel looking to get his first on the board, and he does! Hammer time for Figueroa.
He just shook his head like it's about time in the second
And it's the second box. Ethan May got a little jumpy there as the first ball gets away. So he fills it with one. He'll look to pick back up here.
Angel was like, what a stupid 8-box first.
Angel's promising 130 games for us, and I would love to see it. Angel with a high single of 149. And a nice 9 for Ethan Weeks. That gives him 20 through 2. Angel sitting at 18 and 2 balls. Angel 2 strikes away from the $500 Woburn Bowladrome triple strike jackpot. That'd be epic.
Wouldn't it be great to come from this division?
I think the Bowladrome's on the hot seat right now.
Ed Ganji is shaking. Angel buries it. They're falling. Leaves just the 4. At least you threw a double on the show.
I did.
First girl to ever do that.
Yes, I was. That's one of my proudest accomplishments, Rob.
What's the pressure like when you've thrown a strike?
You just get the momentum, and you know your adrenaline goes up, and you move on from there. You just hope that your partner in those days fills it well.
Yeah, Lisa didn't have the best partner to fill it. It was Chris Winiart who
Yes.
threw a 2 on it.
Yes.
Lisa may be the reason we switched it to everybody bowling their own games. So 10 for Ethan, a beautiful out. Angel picking up the spare, of course. So he's sitting at 38 in a ball and through 3. And you can see why he is the #1 seed. Ethan Week. Angel Figueroa with a 271 triple. Ethan was right behind him with a 269. Angel goes strike 9-9.
And Rob, in those days, Brian and I were partners in one of the matches.
How did that go?
It went well. We beat Billy Bloom.
What's up, Bloom? Where you at?
Rest in peace, really. Spare for Angel Figueroa. That's 3 in a row. He was promised in 130s. He's off to a hot start. Ethan so close to answering. A wiggling 9-pin. He'll look to pick up the 10.
Wiggly Nines. That was our band name for a little bit.
Yeah, we talked about a podcast of that, right? Yeah, that would be listened to by tens of people. 57 and a ball through 4 for Angel Figueroa. Ethan, nothing to sneeze at, 40 in the 4th. Both looking to hand momentum over to their partners.
It looks like Angel's nickname is Angelito.
Oh, I like that. Angelito on the head pin. That's 4 straight head pins for Angel.
That's a back 7. Crouch that ball.
Ethan with a nice 8, so 7 fill for Angel. Brings him up to 64. Probably want to play this on the right. See if it kicks. That's where he goes.
A little too far, I think?
A little too far. Ethan, meanwhile, goes right at it. What a Hawkeye. Fireworks from our 11 and unders. That is a 72 half for Angel, and it's still 50 and a ball for Ethan. So great performances by our gentlemen out of the gates. Now our ladies take the lane. Ella Tucker and Addie Hafford. Ella in the black, Addie in the navy.
It's a big mark by Ethan at the end of the half. No, not to get too flustered. This kid just buried a strike. That 2-9 drops back to back. He can still bounce back and to do that.
Yeah, keeps him in striking distance.
Yep.
No pun intended.
That's what we're here for.
Get out of the booth.
And so a nice attempt by Ella. Addie, meanwhile, just a little bit right. And so having bowled on the show with multiple partners, Lisa, what is the dynamic between partners? And is there a way that changes matches, momentum, it being handed off at the halfway point?
You know, it can. If you're not familiar with your partner, it's good to try to set up a time to meet with them in advance if you can, to really get yourself familiar with their presence. But you know, you really got to pump them up and hope that you can pull that through.
Such a game about being comfortable up there, and there's definitely something different when you're bowling with your friend. Ella just off the head pin. Ella out of Cape Ann lanes. And she's on the head pin, gets her first spare of the match. Addie just a little left. Ella, so prepared that she printed out and typed her own stat sheet, which I give a lot of credit to.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, pretty awesome. So Ella with 19 in the ball in the second, looking to fill it.
I like her hidden talent. Take a look at that bad boy.
She can put an Oreo on her forehead and use her facial muscles to get it into her mouth. Wow.
Yeah.
She's talented on the lanes too. Big fill there. She drops 7. Addie, meanwhile, drops 9. She'll try to pick it up. That feels like a minute to win it challenge.
I think it was.
Yeah, you never know when that could come in handy. How do you discover that talent?
You don't put Oreos on your forehead on a daily basis?
I should be. I used to think I was particularly skilled at putting a coin on my elbow and then catching it in my hands.
Oh, no,
I could do like a few of those.
Yeah.
Well, my dad tricked me into thinking that I was like gonna get the world record or something when I got to like 5.
Parents thought you were special.
Well, they had me Candlepin bowl too. So 36 for Ella Tucker through 3. Addie Hafford at 27 in the 3rd.
Rob Taylor, the coolest cat on the block.
That was me. Look at all these quarters I can catch. Ella just off the head pin. Addie, meanwhile, buries it again. That's 2 great balls for Addie. She'll look to convert this one.
mean, Robbie, your favorite fruit is shrimp scampi, but Ella's is prime rib, so she's got you beat there.
That's good taste.
Yeah, she's fancy.
Addie picks up the spare. Her favorite meal is pins. And chicken. 10 for Ella. That gets her to 46. Really strong performances out of the gates here by our 11 and under contestants, all of them on pace for 100. Addie, the flute and guitar playing artist, is proudest of getting a triple crown before her parents. That is her proudest bowling accomplishment. She's looking to add a Candlepin New Gen title to that already strong resume. She drops 8 and counting on the fill.
What's a triple crown?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask, Brian. Maybe some main tournament combined with other tournaments. That's going to be my guess. Maybe it's like a singles, doubles, teams kind of thing. Does that feel right? That's what I'm going to go with. 9 finish for Ella, 8 finish for Addie. Ella's at 55 at the half. Addie 53 as our ladies take a seat and hand it back over to our gentlemen. And let's do some math. It is a 24-pin lead in favor of Angel and Ella, despite Ethan and Addie sitting at a strong 103 combined first half. And Ethan's adding this ball to it. Ethan drops 5, bringing him up to 55. Angel, meanwhile, staying right on that head pin.
Piece of wood's a little far out. Make me a little nervous there.
Yeah, you've bowled at Woburn before. How would you assess the way the wood flies here?
You can never guarantee what's going to happen.
As we just saw. Bounces a lot. The new pin's contributing a lot to that, too. Makes some spares possible that wouldn't always be, but can make some of those seemingly easy ones a little more difficult.
The pin action can also vary depending on what we're mirroring.
True. Angel up to 82 through 6. Ethan 64. The difference now 20 in favor of Angel and Ella. Ethan with a high single of 146. High single of 146. A high single of 146. Might cut out for a second there. He's going to look to channel that big game ability. Ethan on the head pin. Great try. Ball wasn't quite moving over towards the 10. Angel just off 2, so both contestants looking for big outs.
I thought it was his first miss.
Yeah, he's had a ton of objects. Pair of 9s up there on the lanes.
I'd watch out, Rob. It looks like Angel's favorite show is Impractical Jokers, or Ethan's favorite show.
Brian mentioned that show is really awkward. Was it, Brian? Was that the word? It's an awkward show? Makes you feel uncomfortable?
Makes you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
We wouldn't want Ethan pulling any pranks on us.
Yeah, that would not be good. Ethan drops 8s. Did you ever face any big deficits on the program, Elisa?
You're making me dig into the archives,
Or were you
Rob.
just all, I mean, I did, and those are the matches I blocked from my memory.
To be honest with you, I can't remember. I know that, you know, the battle when I had with Chris was a pretty tough one, but...
So what's it like, even in match play now as an adult, when an early lead happens? How does that affect your mindset, both being the person with the lead and the person trailing?
You know, the person with the lead, they just need to tap in and let their adrenaline do the work, not let anybody get in their head. Those people that are down, you know, they got to kind of figure out what they're doing wrong. Get out of their head, move forward. Don't let the other scores intimidate you. Just bowl your own way.
So the lead is 19 in favor of Angel and his partner, Ella. Ethan would love to get a mark, try to chip that back down to single digits. But Angel is relentless on the head pin up there. Angel bowls out of Metro Bowl. And he lists his favorite TV show as WWE.
True.
I always wanted to channel some wrestling more into our program.
I'll throw you through a table if you want.
I always thought Boudreaux would have been the perfect heel on the show.
No, he won't.
I feel like I haven't created enough villains on this program over the years. And Boudreaux was just there for us, and we could have just missed opportunity. Angel at 107 through 9. Ethan at 90 through 9. One box to go for our gentlemen.
Jonathan Bujo just destroying children, pulling like a man.
House goes blacked out. Fog machine starts. Boudreaux walks out. Metallica's playing. Could have been great. Both gentlemen a little off the head pin, trying to make the spare leave. Doesn't quite come back for Ethan. He's already past his 93 average. Angel, meanwhile, with his 94 average, well exceeded. There's been very few people who haven't hit their average on the show today.
Yeah.
Do you feel the show can bring the best out of kids, Lisa? You've been coaching kids here at the program for a bunch of years, too.
Yeah, you know, they just gotta bear down and really just do the work that they've been doing all season.
115, the final score for Angel. An awesome string. 97 for Ethan Weeks. That makes it a 20-pin difference in favor of Angel and Ella.
It looks like Ella's favorite pro bowler is Sandy Bianco,
Oh, awesome.
while Angel's is Angel Figueroa.
That's awesome. That I wish I was my favorite bowler. Yeah, no luck there for Addie, trying to pick up the early spare. Head pin knocked off its spot.
Maybe that's his dad. Is his dad also named Angel?
That's also possible.
I hope not. I hope it's himself, but...
Yeah, as we seek the personalities and potential heels of the show,
Yeah.
I mean, being your favorite bowler would be pretty great.
Yeah.
So Addie at 64. Actually, Addie at 62. Ella at 64. Again, 20 pins the difference.
I'm missing a bowler. Oh, there she is.
Found her.
So where'd she go?
Now, Robbie, has anybody picked you as their favorite bowler?
I think it's happened a
Couple
time or two.
stock-ups, yeah.
Yeah,
What about you, Brian?
Nah.
definitely not.
Nah.
Addie just
I
off.
never get picked for anything.
I used to fantasize about a new gen draft, like schoolyard style, like pick the person, get some pros in the mix too. I think would have been a good time.
To do what? Bowl?
Yeah, to bowl. What do you mean? What do you think? To get into a fight? To play
I
kickball?
don't know what you're drafting.
9 for Ella, 8 for Addie, 73 for Ella, 70 for Addie. It's starting to get a little late here, so Addie gonna try to string some marks together, chip into that 21-pin deficit. 3 boxes away from the title is Ella, and she's gonna look to keep the pressure going. Ella, who
Whenever you
lists...
say it, I think of the Beyonce song. Is it Beyonce? No, it's Rihanna.
What's the song?
Umbrella.
It is Umbrella. Yeah, that would be Rihanna.
Just the way you say it, it makes me...
Well, got it, Ella. Ella. Well, Ella's favorite song is Old Town Road. Addie's You Are the Reason by Callum Scott. Another that I have never heard of.
I thought that was the Hoobastank version.
10 for Ella, gets her to 83. 7 for Addie, 77. So Addie has so much to be proud of, making such a long journey, making her new gen debut. I would love to see her put a couple of marks on here at the end to cap off a strong first performance on the show. Just looking at the 4 horsemen. What was the longest trek you ever made, Lisa, to a bowling center? I guess Canada is the easy answer. That was a dumb question. What about other than that?
Other than Nova Scotia, I would probably have to say maybe Leominster?
Leominster. That's probably me too.
How far is Leominster?
That's a couple hours.
Really?
And so 8 apiece for our 2 ladies.
Although we did bowl at Rollaway, didn't we?
It's true. 91 for Ella Tucker in the 9th. 85 for Addie in the 9th. 1 box remains. It's going to take hammers for Addie to have a shot at this. Despite a strong performance, some of the highest scores we've seen in our 11 and under age group this year in quite a few years. Addie's all over that head pin. Ella in the 3 pocket. Addie going for the mark. Not quite able to convert, and that does mean that Angel and Ella are going to be our 11 and under champions this season, as they will both throw their final balls up here.
Now, Robbie, if you're looking to add on, you know, you can always do an alumni game.
Let me talk to Pete and see if they want to film a 13th episode today. 10 for Addie. She finishes with a strong 95 and a 192 combined score. But that's not enough to catch Ella Tucker at 99 and the 214 combined total for Angel Figueroa and Ella Tucker. They are 11 and under champions. We'll talk to him right now. So just like Angel broke the pins, I broke his trophy. We're going to ship him a new one, and I'm going to make sure he doesn't slice his hand. But Angel, that doesn't matter because you're a Candlepin New Gen champion. You're getting a trophy. You've got a $100 gift card. You threw a huge game, 115, 116, and a ton of marks. What's going through your head? You seem like you're in such a zone.
Well, I just did what I said I was going to do.
You did.
I was going to throw out straight, and I did it.
Back-to-back titles for this confident youngster. I think you hit the head pin about 4 times in a row. You're dropping 9s and hammers all over the place. How do you get into a zone like that, and how do you stay focused as the match has gone on?
Well, like what I do, once I hit the head pin, I stay on the head pin.
And you never left it. So congratulations, Angel. You are a champion again, and joining you is Ella Tucker.
Ella, we talked about how you came up a little short last year. How's it feel to actually get the victory and be a champion this year?
It feels awesome.
And how was it to bowl after watching Angel throw such a big first half? Make things a little easier?
Yeah. It made me like try harder so I could like make it like bigger, like the.
Wanted to expand a little.
Bigger, yeah.
Yeah. So, or your partner pushed you to go a little harder.
Yeah.
But you also threw a great score yourself. What worked for you today, and like what were you most proud of for your bowling?
My uncle taught me how, like, just to stay focused, and like when I didn't was focused, just say in my head, do the steps in your head, 1, 2, 3, then release.
And I think you did a very good job with that. So congratulations.
Made a formidable duo, Brian. They are our 11 and under champions. We have 2 more champions to crown, so we hope you will join us for the next 5 weeks when our 15 to 18 contestants will take the lane and try to see if they can throw some big scores like these 2 did today. We thank you for joining us from Woburn Bowladrome. I'm alongside Brian Rowe. We're with the fine folks at FranklinTV. I'm Rob Taylor. Thank you so much for watching Candlepin New Generation.
Candlepin New Generation encourages kids to be active and enjoy candlepin bowling. Candlepin New Generation is made possible by Academy Lanes, New England's largest candlepin center. Visit academylanes.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.